Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I know so many of you over on TikTok have been blowing up the comments asking for this, so today we're finally doing some customer reviews analysis for it. But before we dive into that, be sure to check out this exclusive discount available for it. You'll find it in the description and in the first comment under this video. Now let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
Starting things off, our first reviewer gives us their perspective.
This reviewer admits they almost wrote a frustrated rant before realizing a key detail. This modem router was a refurbished unit, something they missed when purchasing. That discovery changed their whole perspective, and they now feel the device is fantastic. Once everything was properly sorted out, our reviewer found that the product works exactly as expected. Connecting it with their internet provider was relatively straightforward, requiring only a little bit of fiddling to get it online. After the initial setup pains were over, the performance has been great, delivering excellent Wi-Fi speeds and a flawless connection. The primary issue, and a major heads-up for others, came during the software configuration. Accessing the device's backend settings through a web browser proved to be a confusing ordeal. This client explains that when you first navigate to the modem's internal settings page, there is no login button visible. You have to click a link for secure access, which then triggers a standard browser warning about an unsecure site. After clicking to proceed anyway, the page reloads. The problem is that this reloaded page looks almost identical to the previous one, but now it magically has a login button that wasn't there before. It is an incredibly easy detail to miss, especially if you're already a bit annoyed. This client acknowledges the issue was a mix of their own user error and a genuinely poor interface design. They strongly feel the manufacturer needs to provide clearer instructions for this non-intuitive part of the setup. In the end, despite the initial headache, they are very happy with how well this modem router performs.
Alright, let's find out what our next reviewer has to share.
This reviewer decided to replace their old modem with this combo modem router Wi-Fi device, seeing it as a significant upgrade over their previous Motorola model. The appeal lay in its DOCSIS 3.1 technology, gigabit LAN ports, and dual-band Wi-Fi router supporting both 2, 4 GHz and 5 GHz bands, all promising faster speeds than what they were used to. The initial setup using the companion app seemed straightforward. However, our reviewer experienced a minor hiccup during activation. Although the app indicated successful activation, it turned out the device wasn't fully online. Since this happened outside of normal customer service hours, they contacted their internet service provider directly. Thankfully, the ISP was able to quickly resolve the issue and get the modem properly activated. The advice given to avoid automated activation and speak to a live representative sounds crucial. Once activated, the app provided convenient control over network settings. This client appreciated the ability to rename the network and set custom passwords. The band sharing feature, which allows for simultaneous use of both 2, 4 GHz and 5 GHz bands, proved especially useful. For instance, it boosted the Wi-Fi performance of a roommate's older device when streaming music outdoors. Range-wise, this device performed admirably, providing coverage of approximately 2,500 square feet even through walls, particularly on the 2, 4 GHz band. This reviewer concluded that this device was easy to install, taking less than an hour overall. With its affordable price point, 4 LAN ports, and modern DOCSIS 3.1 capabilities, this client is extremely satisfied with this upgrade.
Alright, let's find out what our next reviewer has to share.
This reviewer picked up this modem router thinking their old one had finally given up the ghost. Turns out it was actually a problem on the ISP's end, but they were still happy with the purchase. Their main gripe was with the installation instructions, or rather, the lack thereof. The documentation encourages you to download an app and use it to set everything up. This client found that process incredibly frustrating. The app wanted them to switch back and forth between their existing network and the new one's Wi-Fi during the initial setup. It also mentioned needing to create a password to access the advanced features, but the app never actually prompted them to do so. After several factory resets, which, by the way, involved holding the reset button for a solid 35 seconds until the lights all blinked out, our reviewer connected directly with an Ethernet cable. This made the whole process much smoother and significantly faster. Apparently, the app kept trying to redirect them to the ISP's login page without any further guidance. Eventually, this client resorted to chatting with their ISP directly to register the modem. So bottom line, be prepared to ditch the app and go the Ethernet route. It might save you a serious headache.
That's it for this one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts below. Appreciate you watching. See you next time.